friends, this is Neil with a recipe for fermented lemons, Moroccan style. This is one recipe that we get to use the whole lemon, peels and all. And finding a way to eat the whole lemon with its peels is important because the majority of concentration of nutrients like vitamin C and pectin are in its peels. Problem is, lemon peels are bitter, and the genius part of this recipe is that the fermentation process will work its magic to transform the bitter flavor into a delicious and complex flavor, which makes fermented lemon a key ingredient in Moroccan cuisine. Let's start by scrubbing our lemons with soap and hot water or another cleaning method of your choice. In this video, let's slice our lemons in order to cut fermentation time in half. In the Moroccan recipe, the lemons are left whole, which takes 30 to 40 days to ferment. By slicing the lemons, we cut that time in half, so 15 to 20 days at the most. The amount of salt varies a lot in the traditional Moroccan recipe. It goes from 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon of salt per each lemon. In my recipe, I use 1 teaspoon of salt for each lemon, and it has been working well for me. I also like to add 2 to 3 extra teaspoons of salt on the top of the jar. Well, this jar is not going to work because there was too big of a headspace. So I decided to transfer my lemon slices to 2 smaller jars where I can make the juice cover completely the slices. Let's add 2 extra teaspoons on top to guarantee good results and to avoid any chance of mold. Now we seal our jars with loose lids and wait for the fermentation to happen. And since we sliced the lemons, the fermentation time is going to cut in half. So instead of 30 to 40 days, we will need just 15 to 20 days tops. Here's our lemon slices after 18 days of fermentation. You may taste your slice to make sure the bitterness is gone. If it's still a little bitter, let it ferment for more 5 days, but mine here is already tasting good. So to make this ingredient really easy to use in recipes, I like to make into a paste. Notice how fermentation releases pectin from the peels. This paste has a jam consistency because of its pectin. If you are enjoying this recipe, like, subscribe and share this video so more people can see these recipes that are easy, frugal and nutrient dense. Thanks in advance. Here's our final product. It never goes bad in the fridge. Seriously, it never goes bad. You can use this paste to season meat, fish, chicken. You can add it to soups, rice, etc. But my favorite way to use my fermented lemon paste is to make salad dressings. Look at this jam consistency. It happens because of the high pectin concentration in the lemon peels. Let's start by making a simple vinaigrette salad dressing. So, to make a vinaigrette salad dressing, we just have to dilute our paste in water. The ratio of paste to water is to taste. So taste your mixture to see if you like it more or less salty and sour. Here you can add all the spices you want. I'm adding a teaspoon of oregano. The more paste you add, the thicker your dressing is gonna be, even before you add the oil. Now you can add just a little bit of olive oil just to enhance the flavor, since we don't need a ton of oil for consistency. So you see, this salad dressing doesn't need a lot of oil because the pectin from the peels already act as a thickener. Now let's shake our jar to emulsify. So this is the easiest way to use fermented lemon in your kitchen. I guarantee when you get used to this ingredient, you will make sure to always have it at hand. You'll love it. Now let's make more of a creamy salad dressing. In a blender, add water enough to fill half of your salad dressing jar. Add your fermented lemons to taste. Now let's add the creamy element to our dressing. Here I am adding soaked Brazil nuts. Instead of using nuts, you may replace the water with any plant milk of your choice. And in that case, you don't need a blender. You just have to mix and shake the jar as we did in the previous recipe. Now we add our seasonings and just a splash of olive oil just for taste. And we shake it again. It's now ready to serve. As we store the dressing, the fat will separate from the water. To emulsify, just shake your jar again before serving. And this is not just a salad dressing. You can serve it over cooked vegetables, baked potatoes, etc. Here, I pour it over cooked cassava. So you can use in multiple ways. So be creative. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. See you in the next video. Bye!